Arnold Schwarzenegger, an absolute legend.
I'm like getting the feeling of coming in the gym. I'm getting the feeling of coming at home.
One of the greatest bodybuilders of all time, winning the Mr Olympia 7 times. On stage, he used to weigh around 235 pounds, shredded. So if we compare him to me, and we do some rounding up or down to the nearest hundredth, let's say, rounding down, Arnold would then be 200 pounds. And then there's me as a little natty weighing 160 pounds. So for me, if we round up, that would put me at 200 pounds. We're basically the same, no? Okay then. Anyway, I'm going to try and survive when eating and training like Arnold for a day. So let's just jump straight into the first meal. So what we're gonna need is my favorite, good old oats. So 80 grams of this. We're also going to need 3 large eggs and a good old glass of milk. You know what, it makes sense to have your milk with your oats, but it's understood that Arnold has his milk in a glass and then just mixes his oats with water. Yeah boy, there it is, the 3 large eggs along with the 80 grams of oats and of course, the legendary glass of milk.
I mean, it's terrific, right?
You know what? Oats with water is absolutely sound. I'm not someone that needs milk with my oats, but one thing I think is really missing is whey protein. Like, it just tastes a little bit bland, but you know what? I love oats regardless, so I ain't complaining. There we go. The oats are down, the eggs are down. Now for the glass of milk. Cheers. It's literally been about 5 minutes since I completed meal number 1, but what we're gonna do is get straight into meal number 2, as it's literally just a banana. Arnold knows, mate, he knows that a banana is the goat of all fruits. We could have made the first 2 meals like a combined meal and made it a lot better. Like, we could have had the milk with the oats and then the banana on top. That'd have been so much better, wouldn't it? But at the end of the day, it's Arnold. I can't say anything. He could be drinking cat piss and I'd be like, yeah, fair enough, sound. There we go, job done, beautiful. So before I get in meal number 3, I'm going to go to the gym to train like Arnold. So he used to do a 6-day split, which involved training chest and back, then it was shoulders and arms, then it was legs. He'd repeat that cycle, have a rest day, and repeat that all over. So today I've decided to train shoulders and arms because, to be honest, they're like my weaker muscle groups, and also it's just a really fun session. So let's get to the gym in 3, 2, 1. That's the gym done, a good session. I got a nice pump, I took a few progressions on a few movements, but now it's time to get in the 3rd meal of the day, and I'm somewhat looking forward to this, although it's pretty simple. So for this meal, we're going to need 225 grams of chicken breast, 30 grams of cheese, 2 slices of bread, and 300 ml of milk. So let's make up this chicken and cheese sandwich and pour a glass of milk. So there it is, Arnold's 3rd meal, a chicken and cheese sandwich, which can't all fit in the bread just because there's literally too much chicken. And Arnold absolutely loves his milk. And to be fair, so do I until it starts giving me this. This meal to me is like absolutely ideal. Like, anything that's got meat in and bread, I'm happy. Like burgers, oh, literally mate, my favourite. Time for the milk. There we go. Beaut, mate. Okay, on review of that last meal, it was actually really good, actually really enjoyed it. However, on the outside looking in, chucking 250 grams of chicken breast and 2 slices of bread does seem a little bit questionable. And speaking of questionable, Arnold has definitely said a few questionable things in his time.
It's as satisfying to me as coming is, you know, as having sex with a woman and coming. And so can you believe how much I am in heaven? I'm like getting the feeling of coming in the gym. I'm getting the feeling of coming at home. I'm getting the feeling of coming backstage when I pump up, when I pose out in front of 5,000 people. I get the same feeling. So I'm coming day and night. I mean, it's terrific, right? So, you know, I'm in heaven.
You know what? I do enjoy training, but I can't lie, I've never quite had that sensation. Maybe it's just something that people that are good at bodybuilding get. I don't know. Anyway, let's get the next meal. So we need to make up a protein shake with 2 scoops of whey protein, and guess what? More milk. Just gotta give this a good old shake, and then we'll get it down the hatch. Shall I be a bit of a lad and absolutely chug it? No, I'm not gonna do that, you weirdo. Anyway, what do you reckon? Does it look like I've trained shoulders today or what? I don't think so either. I'm gonna give up this bodybuilding thing, you know. You have to take the lid off so you can get the whole thing out, you know what I mean? Oh.
2 hours later.
Now it is time for meal number 5. So what we're gonna need is a potato. So I'm gonna cook this potato by boiling it and having it mashed rather than chucking it in the oven and waiting like 45 minutes because I just ain't got the time for that. Also for this meal, I need some chicken thighs, and I pre-cooked these the other day, so there you go. And the last thing I need to complete this meal is some lettuce. But you know what? In this full day of eating, I've noticed we've not had that much fruit and veg at all, have we? Anyway, let's cook this meal up. Here it is. I'm gonna have to whack some light mayo on this. This is dry. Oh mate, you've got to take the flipping thing off. Oh, that is the sauce, by the way. Oh yeah, get in there, son. This looks pretty simple, but looks okay. Not exciting. Anyway, Brad, shut up talking. Let's eat. There we go, all done, and look at that. I barely touched any of the sauce, so nobody be on my case. So, I've got a couple of hours until the last meal, and I've had a little thought, and that is just about the amount of calories Arnold was consuming when he was getting shredded for Mr Olympia. You know, having 2,700, 2,800 calories for a guy his size, I personally would have thought his calories would have been higher. Like for me, getting relatively lean, I was still eating right up until the dog end of the diet, like 2,500 calories, and Arnold is literally twice the size of me. Anyway, that is enough waffle about stuff you do not care about, so let's get in the last meal of the day. So, for the last meal, all we're going to need is a scoop of protein. I actually weigh my protein out because I'm a bit of a loser. Just showing my maturity at all times. I think that'll do now. I've been shaking it for about 10 minutes. I've got protein on my head. I feel like it drips on my head a bit. No? I'm cool. There we go. A full day of eating like Arnold. Completed it, mate. And now that I've ate like Arnold for a day, I literally feel like I'm him, apart from I've got to grow about 6 inches taller, gain about 80 pounds of muscle. But apart from that, I'm pretty much there. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I have actually got a lot of eating videos on my channel, ranging from eating like different types of celebrities, eating on a budget, eating to build muscle, all types of other videos, so go check them out on my channel. But yeah, please drop this video a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, and I'll see you guys in the next video.